That's David's actual nose.
Yes, a very painful day for me. Hello again.
Hello again.
Rob Webb, David Mitchell,
Gareth
Gareth
Edwards,
Edwards, producer, not the rugby player.
Yes.
This is episode 5.
Episode
Yes,
5.
the graveyard.
Traditionally the worst episode
Yeah,
of
that's where
the
you
series.
bury
That's where you
your
put the
bodies.
real shit.
That's how we
So
we
it's
sort of
mainly
set
written
out.
by me and Jonathan Dryden-Taylor as a result, I believe.
But actually, none of these sketches are actually shit.
No,
We
it's
do
quite-
aspire
It's
to
quite
only have
disappointing
good-
from that point
Yeah.
of view. It's,
But
it's
we
not
don't
really
even,
a typical episode
We usually
5.
don't even film the really shit stuff, do we?
At this point,
Usually.
essentially, we're only amusing the audience at the goodness of our own hearts, because the reviews are in, the
Yeah.
recommission decision are well along that
It'll be
decision
irrelevant.
making process. So, you know, we could just show a test card for this one and no one would notice.
Gareth,
Yeah.
perhaps you
we
have
tried
some...
playing that in.
Gareth, do you have any stats along the lines of how many sketches are written and what proportion are filmed and what proportion are broadcast?
Not really.
No.
No, no, actually. We do.
we start
I've
with
got
about-
somewhere on the computer. I've got a file of 500 different sketches.
500.
How many did we
Which
shoot?
people, I think we've shot about 120, and then there are about 100 in the show.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So that's
So this is
a
all-
a bit
start.
of filtering.
This is
Yeah.
all in the top 20%.
Yeah. And the ones I put on the file are the ones that I rate. So there's other stuff that that
So
isn't
there has
any
been
good.
some quality control.
Yeah.
To have a look at her shit. Blimey.
And this is generally having a pop at nutritionists
Indeed.
and the faddishness which people indulge themselves in nowadays with food, saying things like they shouldn't eat wheat and because they feel tired before meals, etc.
Written by David and Jonathan Dryden-Taylor. And it was called Nutritionist's Crisis. Not that the titles of sketches are very important.
Yeah.
But perhaps we should annoyingly say what the
Not
title
the title is.
of each
Sometimes,
sketch is.
sometimes titles are in mute. Now this was
This
called,
is called Royal Favourite.
Royal
In fact,
Favourite.
it's Royal Favourite 1 because there's
Yeah.
a part 2.
That's
and this
true.
was written by me and Rob.
And features
based
Toby
on-
Davis as the royal favourite.
Yeah.
Indeed. And sort of based on what we were both taught for History A level, which is that Edward II, they didn't hate him because he was gay, but because he failed to properly dispense patronage amongst his barons.
That's absolutely true.
That's very beautifully put.
So, you know, this
first
could be a
time-
A-level or GCSE teaching tool in the future. Maybe not.
They could just say that
They
phrase.
could say that phrase and-
then,
yeah.
But
They could say,
what
"Believe
pupils
me."
today, would they listen?
Would they?
Would they? Hell.
Privy Seal.
The first time we filmed this, Toby had an extremely funny hat, but actually the hat got in the way of the rest of the sketch because it was actually too funny.
King's most favourite fellow. Chief
So we had to shoot it all again without the funny hat.
And this uses the same stone-based set that we've used in many
It is,
sketches before,
yeah.
including
Fans of stone arches will
Barbieri
recognise
and-
this from Barbieri, the inventor, in
Mm-hmm.
show 6, from the Da Vinci Code, which it wasn't. The
From-
number 1 code, I mean.
from the not that Leonardo da Vinci one,
Yeah.
Oh,
previous
Series 2.
Series 1.
1? Oh, Series 1.
He hasn't won a war with France.
Now,
Good face there.
was it? The French were on bloody good form that day.
And these are among the sketches where we have to all have beards stuck to our faces, which
makes everyone very
makes-
uncomfortable
Makes
and
people grumpy.
bad-tempered.
Yeah? I mean, you all like Lucentio as much
Oh,
as
it takes quite a long time for you to be persuaded to wear a beard, doesn't it, David?
Yes.
Neither of us are first to be hands up with our hands in the air.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's not, you know,
It
it's
doesn't
not.
give you a little frisson of excitement. Isn't this great? We're all dressing up.
No,
That's
not
that
anymore.
worn off.
That's worn
I think
off.
that-
I suppose I'm blasé about it now, and I'll miss it. I know I'll miss it.
See? That's
Oh, one of the few Christs that seems to have slipped through Gareth's Christ filter.
Yes. Oh dear.
so it's Lucentio's half birthday next
I always assumed that there'd be a loud laugh before it, so no one would hear it. But it turns out there wasn't.
Yeah.
Touche.
God.
Oh God,
Just got a text from.
You know, apparently that's
different.
That's-
Yeah,
different.
God's okay.
Move will be an unpacking
Which
hell.
doesn't make sense because God is Christ's boss.
not necessarily. It might be a different god we're referring to.
Oh right.
Okay.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
be. It might be. It might
Just
be.
some
Might
random-
be Thor.
some minor Aztec deity.
What's Thor going to do about it?
Yeah. Well, stamp his feet like Brian Blessed.
That's true.
Text that. And why is he referring to himself in the third person?
Is this a John Finnemore
John Finnemore, yes.
sketch? I thought so.
subtext turned on.
Just as well to guess in front of the camera with it rolling when someone else wrote it.
It's effectively a rather fantastic, massively reverse-engineered pun.
Message 2. Sarah is only saying that to let you know she's read the awful review in the Telegraph, the one that goes on and on about your teeth.
You worried about your teeth, Rob?
John Finnemore clearly feels it's okay to have a pop at my teeth. Or at least that it's going to get a laugh if he says that reviewers might do that. So, you know, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Well, there was that review in the Telegraph that went on and on about your teeth.
Oh,
I think
there was
that you
that,
might be
yeah.
referring to
I
that.
suppose so.
Which will end in my buying a cycle helmet I have no need of just to avoid going for a drink with you.
Caitlin Moran was rude about my teeth during her quite mean review of Bruiser. She's changed her tune.
Which you know very nice
Well-
about your teeth.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Under fire this week when it was announced that in this year's A-levels, everyone got an A. So what did you get?
14 A's.
And you?
Well, it's been a wonderful year, and it's
This
great
is me and John again, and this is a sort of satire of declining standards in education.
This was initially an editorial in the
falling over.
Daily
Yeah.
Telegraph, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we rejigged
Yes,
it as a sketch.
we rejig a lot of Telegraph editorials and sketches. But no, it's absolutely true. The exams are obviously getting easier. People aren't getting more intelligent, and that's letting everyone down. So it's quite a serious point. It's really bad. And then when you say that, the government goes, "Oh, you're being horrible about teenagers saying they haven't achieved a lot," and you're not. You say, "No, that's not what we're doing at all." Just saying, if you're going to have exams, they should be to tell people apart, not just to pat everyone
Give
on the
everyone-
back.
I think that's fine. I think
Otherwise,
it's
why are
all
you
right.
making them do the exams at all?
I don't think it matters.
Well, I mean, I don't care now. I've been through university.
Too late for us
You
now.
know, absolutely.
Where was that book-lined room then?
That was
don't know.
was that place where we did the murder mystery sketch at the start?
Oh, yeah.
marriage.
Slag off.
Oh, sorry. The words module stopped being compulsory the year above me.
This is obviously in the studio.
Yes.
But how do you respond to fears that the knock-on effect of easier and easier
In front of some very large books and a
An
university.
utterly spurious hypothesis.
Where?
And by the time that happened, we'd noticed.
And a giant face of a lady.
Well, coming up next on BBC Two, something of a treat for
She's just
culture
standing very
Plus, the
close to the
sketch
camera.
Initially ended with that lady coming to life and
Eating my
destroying
head.
the studio. Yes, but we'd cut that. It didn't really
didn't
work.
work.
Split focus.
This is a Joel Morris, Jason Hazley sketch about a policeman who is obsessed with Christmas.
He'll be joining us from
Imagine.
today.
See, that's
Don't
right.
have to
You don't have
imagine
to,
anymore.
just watch.
Subject to the provisions of the
That would have been something we could have put in our Christmas special as well.
Yeah.
Yep. They're stacking up.
But we were going to do a Christmas special, weren't
Yeah.
we? But then they didn't offer us enough money to do it. And I don't mean in terms of fee, I mean in terms of production budget.
No, there literally wasn't enough money to actually film it on the television.
Sorry about that. Always get a bit repeaty
jumper.
after Sprouts.
That was made specially, that jumper.
Was it really?
Yeah. So it turns out I think there have been so many jokes about jumpers with pictures of reindeer on for
That
Christmas
nobody
that
makes
there's
them
not really a
anymore.
market for them.
Oh.
Rather fantastic bit
Yeah.
of music
Thank
there by
you.
Richie Webb.
Excellent.
Christmas-esque.
Christmas.
Christmasque. This was filmed outside the warehouse where we filmed that sketch about the inventor.
Death Ray.
Yeah,
Yes.
Death Ray was filmed in there.
In
that-
there,
in
there
that
is a
big shed.
CGI robot scorpion.
Forged passports, those little V-shaped tickets you get at the deli counter. You name it, he'll print it. Cracker.
It was quite hot, wasn't it? Quite a hot day.
It was hot. What I like about this sketch is that it points out the fact that Christmas is so much more than a festival. What it is it's like a culture. It's got all the things
Yeah.
that
It's a sort of way of life.
a country has. It's got its own music, its own way of dressing, its own foods. You could have a Christmas country, Christmas Island, which isn't very Christmassy, is it? It's just
Narnia,
'cause
after the
when it
White
was
Witch has been
discovered.
Yeah.
banished.
Well, they look a bit like Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Easter
Yeah.
Island.
Is there a Christmas Island?
I don't know. There's an
I
Easter
think
Island
I
and a
think- I
Harvest
think I was
Festival
thinking of
Island.
Eastern Island. Maybe there will be a Christmas. Maybe there'll be a Christmas planet in the future, which they discover at Christmas and is coincidentally very Christmassy until it turns out that there's malevolent intent because the crackers explode.
Well, Boxing Day
Right.
Island.
Sorry?
Boxing Day Island.
A general sense
Yeah.
of burpee
That'll be after
anticlimax.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking this way.
Quick, get down.
Yeah, looks like they're making a move. Right, it's now or never. Let's nick them.
Now, at this point, the joke is that I've fallen asleep. But if I've fallen asleep, how
How
am
are
I
you
able
still
to
hold-
hold aloft the... Anyway,
Oh,
less
well.
thought about that, the better.
Yeah.
Cows fall asleep standing up, don't they?
Yeah.
Can
So,
do,
so
can
you could
do.
easily fall asleep holding the Radio
My
Times.
Yeah.
Well, as anyone watching this can tell you, I can fall asleep and keep talking.
Oh, favourite part 2.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Could I have a quick word, Your Majesty?
Yes, of course.
There was quite a lot of debate about getting the barons in the foreground.
Well, just the right shot with Lucentio in the
it was
background,
quite
bit of
difficult to
Baron.
get far enough away from Lucentio for it to be credible that he can't hear us, which of course he could.
One of the disadvantages of not shooting it in an actual castle, but on a small, heavily over-reused bit of set.
Yes. With loads of cameras that don't want to see each other.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, you know, he's full of ideas. He's just so good at stuff.
Oh,
He's committed. He's a team player. He's
I
a
like
great
that
guy.
joke.
I like it too.
It's good.
I express my liking it by making a noise.
Really give him one.
In many ways, this is a plea for tolerance, isn't it?
It is.
Some people might infer that this is homophobic, but it isn't. In
They'd be
its
quite
context,
mistaken.
it's incredibly broad-minded. This Baron is demonstrating a very broad-minded attitude for the time.
Especially for the time. Yes.
Yes, for the time.
For the
it's
time.
Insanely broad-minded.
He's
What's he
basically
talking
Shirley
about
Williams.
for the time? Yeah.
Important job in the kingdom, many of which he has.
Saying Shirley Williams looks like a man.
No, I'm saying
I'm
she's
just checking.
She's an exemplar of liberalism.
Ah, yes.
I can't imagine her in this sketch, though.
No.
I'm enjoying
I
imagining
won't
her in this
imagine her in
sketch.
this sketch.
Lucentio was a lot less busy, was away a lot less.
He's always away. I miss him when he's away. I can't really sleep.
So what I'm saying is...
He smells good, I will say that.
Right, so...
God, he smells good.
Yes, so...
So we're watching television
Yeah,
again now. We
we're
need to
all
stop.
just watching telly.
Oh. Still, yeah, it's nice to see how it ends.
he-
I think Toby does very well to get quite as many laughs without saying a single word.
But then with his weird screeching voice, if he'd said anything, it would have ruined
Would
it.
have.
Well, he
yeah.
doesn't speak a
his
word of
ref-
English.
Yes, he won't speak English, and what
Yeah,
he
his
does say
screeching
in his native
Serbo-Croat.
Hungarian is extremely anti-Semitic.
That would rather spoil the plea for tolerance,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this is me and my wife, Abigail Burdess. And I
In a
wrote
sketch you wrote.
in a sketch I wrote.
Yeah.
We were going to do this sketch in series
the
2,
last
and then we
series,
spent so long filming the sexy
Scarecrow.
scarecrow sketch that the
ran
house
out.
whose garden that we dug up in preparation for filming it,
Had collapsed. Yeah, it had become
so
a
we then
ruin.
couldn't do it. Yes.
Or the only logical alternative, turn our house into an international airport.
This is obviously,
Very good costume for what's his name?
Kevin McLeod.
Kevin McLeod.
and this is a parody
quite-
of his show, which is a very enjoyable show actually.
Yeah, no, I like it very much.
Which is called,
Grand Designs.
yes,
The sketch was brilliantly entitled "Very Grand Designs." Probably less said
we
about
could have called it
sketch titles.
Grandiose Designs.
Grandiose designs. Grand designs gone wrong.
Yeah.
Bad grand designs.
The airport.
Where's the airport?
Yeah. Well, it's turning out to be.
This we had to film this in the smallest bit of this garden we could find because the garden was actually really
Too
big,
posh.
and
In
the
fact,
house
the-
did look as though it had already been on Grand Designs.
Yeah,
and
the back of
probably
this
had.
house was magnificent, and in fact didn't look entirely unlike the terminal of an airport.
Very strict about the length.
Yeah, they've been really inflexible about the length of the
But
runway.
it's very near my house, this house, and yet so much nicer.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
it
was
was
in
in
Kilburn. This is
bit of
like
Yeah, it's in Kilburn.
Lord.
4 minute walk from my, I say house, flat.
Did you go home for lunch?
No, I went to have the free lunch on set that was cooked by a professional, rather than the amateurishly cooked lunch I'd have to then pay for myself.
Well, if I was working 3 minutes from my house, I might be tempted to sneak home and have a bowl of tomato soup and go, ha, I've run away from work for a bit.
Right.
But actually, that would be a bad thing for you to do.
I live for my work.
You probably
Right.
prefer your home to work in that case.
Yeah. I prefer
Oh, I don't
your
want to
home
say anything
work.
now. I feel like
For me, it goes your home, work, my home.
What is it now? 84.
86 million pounds.
Where's the other 2 million come from?
Fire engines.
You see, at this rate, we're going to have to sell another cello.
Hooray.
Sounds like a
always like
punchline,
that
but
joke.
it's not actually. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're saying about cellos.
Oh. I used to have a friend at school whose mother was a professional cellist,
Right.
and it reminds me of them.
Ah, good.
Anymore. How can we at Munnery Municipal Name Badges expect...
This was quite difficult to remember.
Yes, I
these
imagine.
Words.
Now, I know there have been a few problems with morale recently. What with all this nonsense people have been spreading about our printing press confusing N's and M's. I designed the printing press myself and just ran up this sign to prove that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You can read that sign clearly.
There's a bit in this sketch where it magnificently lets go of any kind of internal logic. In fact, there's a few bits.
I
Shall we play
wouldn't
a
say totally let go of it, but you
spot
tell
the-
me what that is,
Oh,
and I'll shoot you down.
I don't
Or
know-
agree.
I don't know what the hell you think you've let yourself in for, Gary.
I'm already feeling overwhelmed with regret. Perhaps if we just talk
There
over
is
it,
a
there'll be
little
no
bit-
way of telling.
There's a little bit of a problem at one point. I think maybe you are going to spot.
Tasting in a room just up the corridor. It's a lovely day for those poor people, and they all get massively full up on wine.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's the bit with the mot and the knot. That's
Well, yes, but
there's
that's just
something
a
around there.
mistake. For some
Right.
reason, I've just put Mott instead of not. So that's his.
But
yes,
he actually has put
yes
Mott.
So but I'd say the logic is that he doesn't always mistake them,
Yeah.
and then that covers a multitude of sins.
Well, I mean, if we're saying they're only sometimes interchangeable, then there's nothing
Blimey.
wrong with the sketch whatsoever.
Exactly. So
But hold on. Belt and braces. What about all this energy?
But that's what I mean when we say it's let go of internal logic,
well, that is its internal logic.
that it's inconsistent.
The thing about him is that he's inconsistent. There's nothing illogical
Okay.
about a character being inconsistent.
No, that's absolutely true.
This time, Hennemore, I could not have made things easier for you.
I think I've shored that up.
Was that the thing that you were alluding to?
Yes.
Oh, fine.
Because you're right, that is a bit of a problem.
Lots of extras running around pretending to weed themselves.
People are very happy to do that.
None of them
Yeah.
actually looked as though they'd weed themselves enough, so we
But
had to
you're
throw water all over them.
Incidentally happy, logic-wise, that a stream of urine randomly coming out of an incontinent's trousers would smash a pair of glasses.
Oh, well, I think that could definitely happen.
Yeah, fine. So,
Well, it could be that the glasses are fatally flawed earlier.
yes, yeah,
Now, this sketch by David and John
that's right.
is giving the treatment mainly to that Billy Piper thing.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Yes, to the glamorization of prostitution.
Yes.
Which we think is silly, but I mean, but also go ahead.
Whatever.
You know.
Is it a plea for tolerance?
No, it's actually a
It's
slight plea for intolerance.
A return to morality.
Again, well, I mean, that's, the whole show is
For
shot
some
full of
reason,
inconsistencies.
I'm railing against pictures of Billie Piper in her underwear on bus shelters. I don't know why,
But
but that's
seemed to work at the time.
She had A levels, a flat, mobile phone. She was doing it because she wanted to. She didn't want to,
Starve.
temp. She didn't want to temp.
So we were in a normal pub, which we tried to make a bit look like a
like a dodgy,
dodgy
grim
lap dancing
strip bar. But we
shithole.
actually doesn't look shit enough. We thought
No.
afterwards, it doesn't look quite seedy enough.
Have we ended up actually glamorising pole dancing
Yeah.
venues by accident? Oh dear. Come rain, come shine. I've only just noticed that.
Like me. A proper one, I mean, not one of those grim ones.
This is the kitchen of the house with the garden of very grand designs. If anyone's looking at the kitchen.
Not in that shot.
Anyway, most working girls.
Working girls?
Oh, it's just a feminist word for prostitute. I mean, most of us are having a brilliant time.
The audience aren't quite sure about this. I'm going, yeah, I see what's going on here.
Is this fine? Is this
I'm a
fine?
little bit distracted. I can't put my finger on it.
I beg your pardon?
Male fantasy.
Lesbians.
Mainly lesbians. I mean, some normal.
Yeah, we sort of... Unfortunately, those cocktails are supposed to look like a parody of sophistication, but actually grim.
Actually, yeah.
On camera, sort of look a bit colourful and nice.
Fun.
And you can't tell that those bowls had chips in. I really like the idea of chips in a strip bar. I don't know whether that happens, but, you know,
Right.
the mixing sort of masturbatory fantasy with chips.
A deposit on a bank. Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing at the names.
Thanks.
In a moment, Mark Evans is going to do an absolutely superb facial expression.
Oh, good.
After which we all went yes
Yeah.
and went home.
That last one was on the house, by the way.
That's
Good.
got it.
You can tell he went to a good school.
Was your go on the house?
No.
A bit of CGI
Now, this
magic, yeah.
sketch
I like
is
this sketch.
by
Kieran Self and Giles New.
Indeed.
And presented quite a challenge as to how to shoot it. So it's shot in
So that's David
in,
on in some
Shepperton, isn't it?
green screen with some snow being added there.
It's all. He's not really at the top of a very tall pole.
He's just sitting on some
So
floor.
I'm on a... No, I mean, it's
It's
like,
about a 4
like
foot
a
high
5
pole.
foot.
Oh, the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
one that we... Right,
Yeah, yeah.
when we did the next bit.
Yeah. Enough to get that angle.
Yeah.
This one wouldn't have been so good on the radio.
No.
It looks very nice. I mean, you can sort of tell it's not real, but it
I
looks,
think that doesn't
but it
really
looks
matter in a
meant-
way.
Doesn't
No,
look like
exactly.
fun
It's
reality,
heightened.
it's fine.
Stylised.
Big nappy.
There's going to be some swearing in a minute that we're
Yes,
all looking
yes.
forward
Sorry, do you mind if I...
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fucking fuck off! You fuck!
It's odd that we feel much more comfortable talking over the talking than talking over the silence.
to.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Silence is infectious.
Now they're talking again, we can talk
Yeah,
now.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
This is
Let's
a-
just wait till there's a nice pause coming up.
This is a
Behind
sketch
the
by
scenes.
James Barkman,
Pen.
going solo
Pen.
without
Solo.
Mark Evans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's gone rogue.
You will soon. Just give me the pen. All right,
I don't actually do Sudoku. That's another sign of my breadth as an actor, that I can very convincingly play someone who does it, but I don't.
I don't often wear baseball caps, but I do when it's the end of the day, and otherwise I've got wig hair.
Yeah.
possession, and you agree only to...
I've occasionally worn a baseball cap in that sort of context, and I found them terribly comfortable and reassuring, and slightly missed the fact that it's just not something
You're just-
I've built such a life that I could never wear them now.
You would look a bit funny.
It
if
looks
you-
like
but
I'd gone through some
I think-
massive crisis.
I think we get used to it fairly quickly, but yeah, it would be a bit funny for a
there'd
while.
be talk, particularly if I started calling people man as
Yeah,
well. or
or
something.
bought a motorbike.
Oh, yes.
How dare you? The old opening.
So these were the first sketches we did on location.
That was
Is
day
that
one,
right?
wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 pairs of police officer shoes. Not 1 pair of...
You can see the look of resignation on my face. That's not acting. That's
My
it's going
God,
to be
there's a
another
lot ahead
6
of
weeks
us.
of this.
Yes.
We've been going an hour, we're already 20 minutes behind.
You're not even a police woman.
I think that's a bit sexist.
But, you know, we love our work, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But what I'm hoping is that these sketches make people think, whenever they see a real policeman and a community support officer next to each other, that this is the kind of conversation they're having.
I was walking down the street and a community support officer said hello and asked for an autograph, and I thought that's the last time that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Once this is on the, community support intranet.
Yeah.
If they have
Well, I don't
such
know.
a thing.
Isn't this sort of standing up for the CSO in a way?
I think we're on the
I mean, I think the
policeman's side, don't
policeman's
you?
being more.
Yeah, we're on the come on. The things you tell yourself, Gareth, to try and get to sleep at night.
It's a plea for tolerance, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't want us to be having a go at the poor old CSO. Are we having a go at the CSO?
We might be having a...
Yes, we're
I
having
can-
a go at the
I can
CSO,
see that it's
Gareth.
open to that interpretation.
Yeah.
Knock on the door and say, I've sent you to prison and you're to stay there.
Yes. Well, I'm not.
I think we all ought to have a long, hard
Oh,
think
you got
about
an
what
R.
we've done.
Vectron.
This again. We got certainly obsessed with this idea at Ball Place in Kent, where we had our writing
Writers'
away
day and a
day, and we all started saying, "For Vectron, in Vectron's name,
Ah, by
praise
Vectron.
Vectron, let us eat.
Vectron.
Let us dine finally by Vectron's grace."
I sort of feel sad we stopped doing that.
Yeah.
We can always start again. We can open a bottle of wine and get back into it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Vectron, I ask for further mandate to pursue.
Such gibberish.
I think everyone takes to it very naturally.
This is by David and I, or me, I should say. David and me, I wouldn't say. No, David and I.
No,
No,
David
no,
and
it's
me.
by David and me.
By David
You
and
were-
me.
you were right
David
the
and
first
I
time.
I
wrote
wrote
it.
this.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make sure
More.
you said it wrong, you could say David and myself.
This
Yes.
is like, yes.
You should say David self.
This is by David's self and my E.
myself and my yourself. David's his self is
Vectron, we all keep mentioning. What?
nice touch with the hair. That we all had hair with like a white streak in it,
Mine's
and then your one was a bit
slightly
wrong,
different.
bit like you tried to do it,
Yeah.
but you weren't sure what the rationale was.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that so often.
See that this is a plea for tolerance.
Oh, okay.
But Vectron is a
No, for me, I think this is an explanation of the nature of faith.
Can we not just call it... or the mistake of religion, as, be another way of putting it. Not the way I put it.
Anyone can draw their own.
They certainly can.
Messages
That's the
from
joy
it.
of comedy, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? We could call the next series a plea for tolerance. Mitchell and Webb's plea for tolerance.
Mitchell and Webb's plea for tolerance.
Mitchell and Webb, :
Or
a plea
not
for
if you don't
tolerance.
like that.
Yeah. Tim, Pete had a question for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, all this Vectron stuff.
I'm glad they're called Tim and Pete.
I don't think so. Isn't it the scrolls? The ancient scrolls of Vectron, written by Vectron himself in the first age of Vectron.
Nice ferocity in the saying of Vectron there.
Well, maybe. I'm sure there was something about
It's
scrolls.
absolutely chock full of good expressions, isn't it, this sketch?
I genuinely,
it looks brilliant.
Sort of genuinely think there is the plea for tolerance side of this sketch is that what they're saying is that people like irrationally believing in things, and so they should.
Yeah. Well, I think that's that's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
You know, and I do. You know, don't
We can't
Don't-
just live our lives by reason.
can't keep
can we?
going. Santa doesn't exist, Dawkins.
I did lose my plectrum.
Even
it's
if a
like,
few
you know-
people, there are a few downsides. The odd,
War.
2,000 years of war, the odd auto-da-fe, the odd AIDS pandemic. But the upside, so much comfort, so many jumble sales. This sketch, the balance sheet is heavily in the positive.
Certainly the times when everyone's gone over to atheism big style haven't been the happiest times in the history of the earth.
No, I mean there's a
Don't
strong
start.
there's a strong argument for saying that people are going to kick the shit out of each other whatever they believe. So they might as well do it with nice happy thoughts of goodness in their head. Do it for that
As an
reason.
excuse.
Yeah. Hypocrisy is as good a reason as any. That's what I've always said. Again, we've gone silent during a pause.
I think in a way we were kind of pondering on the significance
Futility of
of
human
what we've all
interaction.
just said.
Me too.
It's sort of like the Moral Maze, but done as a sketch show. Or actually, no, that's the Moral Maze, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the Crystal Maze. No.
The Crystal Moral Maze.
I thought, isn't the Moral Maze a Stephen King book about some very judgmental corn? Hey, see what I've done there?
Bravo. Bravo.
Excellent. For Vectron.
Marvellous, for
By
Vectron.
Vectron's name, what an episode! What an episode 5!
For Vectron!
For Vectron. In Vectron's name, we make you laugh. Bye, bye.
Well, thanks for watching that.
Thanks.
Hope it was all right.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine?
See if we can get back
Yeah.
into it.